Hello there, my Pisces collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Pisces, this is kind of a bonus. What's up for you? I'm loving the Eight of Pentacles, Pisces. Ooh, are you a Gemini with Pisces rising or moon, or Pisces with a Gemini rising, Gemini moon? I have the Gemini energy with you. Uncomplicated. Don't let things get complicated. Those of you, for fuck's sake, dating in the workplace, pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. Look at that. I love that 10 of Cups for you. Keep that lucky streak going. You need to keep that lucky streak going for you. Yeah, look at that. The 3 of Wands there at the 7 of Pentacles. There. Oh, some of you. You could have an Aries wanting to... Look. Pisces, pay attention to your family planning. There's the 5 of Swords. There's the 9 of... Oh, you're looking good. But someone see... Look, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. I feel like the Aries energy is an X. Make sure you're not dating in the workplace, because you're pulling this dating in the workplace, or when it comes to a work option or a work opportunity with you. Focus on the tangibles, and I don't want to say fuck the friendship vibes of something, but make sure that you're prioritizing yourself, because that Empress energy is expecting a 7 of Pentacle vibe. Make sure you have contracts in place before you get into any sort of options or opportunities here. Especially pulling the Aries vibe if you're dealing with an Aries in particular. Definitely a no fucking X vibe on this with you. So the X is only around because they see you're doing good. Yep, it's a fucking codependency. I feel like you need a little eat, pray, love type vibe here. Pisces, you pull a nice religious vibe, so maybe some of you, maybe talk this out, work this out, or take a little vow of celibacy right now. Just so you don't get stuck in a karmic situation. Thank you, Spirit. They're at the Wheel of Fortune. You're looking good for all the wrong reasons, and you're looking good for all the right reasons. You just got to make sure that you're making the smarter choices here. I feel like you need to be prioritizing yourself anyway. Aries creates a distraction. Judgment. Yep, there's the 3 of Cups. Just because you can, don't mean you should. There's the Page of Cups. And there's a High Priestess. Look, what are you doing? What are you doing? Some of you dating in the workplace, not a smart idea. Others of you, trust your instincts and trust your intuition. So I guess the fortune teller's right. I should have seen what was there, not some holy light. Definitely mindful of that Empress energy. You definitely need to be mindful. It's a fertile energy with you in every aspect of that. So you need to really make sure that you're focusing on your family plan. Some of you really, a vow of celibacy is the right choice. Because it kind of feels like you just fuck up your blessings. This is those, you get a pay raise, and the next thing you know, you start dating somebody and you're having to spend all your money because they have expensive tastes, but they're not buying the shit that they like. They're going to expect you to keep them in the fineries that they like. I don't feel like it's been a lucky in love vibe with you. That's why some of you are going to be easily tempted. But you can't afford to date them. Well, you can afford to date them, but they're going to act like that they need like better shit than what they can kind of get themselves. So I don't, it's kind of like a socioeconomic thing. But I mean, they're not buying that shit for themselves, right? So if they're expecting fancy dates, concert tickets, they want nice jewelry, or you know, whatever the fuck, and this is genderless. So you're looking good for all the wrong reasons and all the right reasons. But don't fuck up your luck here. Some of you definitely know dating in the workplace. The Emperor, there's the Three of Cups. Yeah, someone isn't single as well. So I feel like that's that ex that wants to come back around in your energy. What's over the Four of Wands? Yeah, the King of... Look, King of Pentacles, you need to gold coin it. You need to make sure that you're making all the right smart choices. Some of you just a little vow celibacy. I mean, you're going to be okay. And there you are, Pisces. There you are, Pisces. This sounds negative, but honestly, you know how many people would love to have this success energy with you? This sort of abundance, this sort of lucky streak that you have going on for you now. It's a very tangible vibe. I feel like you should be saving more shit for you. Some of you are dating somebody that you just can't afford to date. So there's a slight socioeconomic thing here. And some of you, I mean, someone wants you to buy them shit that they can't even buy themselves. So before you start splurging on shit for a romantic partner, or those of you, you start dating somebody and they want you to go to the fancier places. I mean, I don't know. You can't afford to date them, but they couldn't afford to date themselves. That's why they're looking at you. It's a fertile vibe. So every aspect of that, especially with all this pentacle energy, everything working out for you, Pisces. It sounds negative. You're not going to be in that relationship or partnership, but work is going good. Some of you literally can't afford to date them, or their expectations, they can't even afford to buy that shit for themselves. So it's kind of given like expensive jewelry or expensive clothes or, you know, anything like that. They're expecting gifts, but they couldn't even afford to buy that shit for themselves. So, you know what I mean? It's given that vibe. You just can't afford to date them. But they couldn't afford to date themselves. So there's a socioeconomic vibe going on there. What's the song for Pisces? Some of you know dating in the workplace. I feel like that should be... Some of you are dating somebody that has an ex in the workplace. They just date around the workplace. I feel like it's the last 3 failed relationships or partnerships. This person they don't put forth a lot of time, energy, and effort. But they definitely know the right people to date. Now, if you're cross-watching for a Pisces, your Pisces could be in this energy. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Look, if you do not know that song, look up the lyrics to that song. Every aspect of that song applies to you here, Pisces. Like, literally. It's the best advice you could get. Sitting on the dock of the bay, just watching the tides roll away. Some of you, that's that Empress energy. Well, the Emperor or the Empress. This is genderless. So, you know, it's... You just can't afford to date them. I mean, it's that simple. Some of you will vow a celibacy. This is the Eat, Pray, Love. When y'all get to Eat, Pray, Love, sit your ass down and focus on yourself and take a little bit of a celibate break. You'll be fine. The 1 or 2 of you Pisces when it comes to a religious energy with you. So maybe some of you could be dating somebody and maybe this is like the church house vibes with you. So, I mean, if you meet them in like a religious type of a setting and maybe all of their exes go to the same church, it could be that type of a vibe. Someone doesn't put forth much time, energy, and effort when they're dating, but they tend to date pretty well. The people they date afford them things that they themselves can't afford themselves. So, again, that is genderless. Pisces, this could be an opportunity for you. If you're cross-watching for a Pisces, this could be the energy that your Pisces is in. So either way, focus on the tangibles and fuck your feelings right now. Low vow celibacy. Literally, if you do not know the song, look up the lyrics. I feel like this is like the best life lesson energy for you is that song. It's a brilliant song. You don't hear it enough nowadays, though. Timeless, classic, and yeah. Peace, love, and light, Pisces. Peace, love, and light.